Hello everyone, in this video I'll be solving Cambridge IGCSE Information and Communication Technology paper 2 for October-November 2023. I'll be solving task 3, which is database. The first task, document protection, is already done and uploaded. You can find the link in the description. You're going to prepare some reports. Make sure all currency values display the same currency symbol set to 2 decimal place. Examine games.csv and identify the most appropriate field to set as the primary key. So this is the games file. You can check the data. Game title is there, rank is there, game code and other details are given. Since this is about the games, we can take game code as the primary key. We need to make sure there are no duplicate values here. You can just select the column and go for conditional formatting and highlight cell rows for duplicate values. If duplicate values are there, it will be highlighted. So it's not highlighted, so this can be used as the primary key because all the values are unique. You can close this. No need to save. Using database software, import this file. So I'm using Microsoft Access. Click on a blank database. First, save your database inside your folder. Give a name for the database and save. Create. So the database is created. This is a blank table. You can close it. Now we need to import this games file. So you can go to external data, new data source, from file, text file. So we need games here, open, give OK. Since this is a CSV file, we need to choose delimited characters with comma. Now click next. The first row represents the field names. So you need to give first row contains field names. Click next. And now choose the primary key. So we need to choose the game code as the primary key. Now let's check the data types. So game title is given as text, rank is a number with 0 decimal place and the game code and platform are text. So this is text. Long integer represents number with 0 decimal place, integer numbers, so that is also fine. Then text, text. Release year also number with 0 decimal place, so that is long integer. Genre and game publisher is text. Global sales is a number with 3 decimal place, that means it should be a double value which represents decimal place, and price is currency. So this is text, text. Global sales is a number with decimal place, so double. Now price must be currency, so select price and set it to currency. Okay, next you can finish. So the table is imported. Now let's go to the design view. Right click, go to design view of the table. We need to make sure these are already integer numbers, so we don't have to set it to 0 decimal place. Now for global sales, it should be 3 decimal place. So global sales, decimal place must be 3, and you need to make the format as fixed to make sure all the numbers are displayed as 3 decimal place. Now currency must be 2 decimal place, so again decimal place 2, and the format is currency. Save the table. Place in your evidence document screenshot showing field names and the data types and the primary key. So make sure that primary key symbol is shown properly. Take the screenshot. So that's your step 16 evidence. You can paste it here. Import the file platforms.csv as a new table. So again the same step, external data, new data source, from file, text file, select platforms. Now it should be delimited. Click next. First row contains field names. Next. The platform should be set as the primary key. So platform is the primary key. And use the field names and data types provided. So we need to keep the data type as it is. Click next and then finish. Place in your evidence document screenshot showing the field names and data types and primary key. So go to platforms, design view and take the screenshot. That is step 17 evidence. Create a one-to-many relationship between platform in platforms table and in the games table. Go to database tools, relationships, add both the tables here, platforms and games. Make sure all the fields are visible. We need to create a one-to-many relationship from platform to platform. So click on platform, then drag and drop onto the platform in this table. Now click on create. So the relationship is shown. Take a screenshot showing the fields and type of relationship. So you can just click on this, right click, edit relationship. So you can see the field names and also the type is one-to-many. Take a screenshot. That will be step 18 evidence. Save the relationship and close. In the games table, locate the record with the game code AC105. So open the games table. We need to find the record with game code AC105. So this is AC105. Amend the details as follows. Rank should be 455. So the rank is 455. Release year is 2020 and genre is action. Release year 2020 and genre is action. Save. Add the following as a new record in the games table. So we need to add this. So to add a new record, you can click on new here. Now let's add the data. Game title is Sprinter, then 134. Rank is 134. The code is AC149. This is GB. There is 19. This is action and game publisher is Lovena Interactive. So here it is action. Lovena Interactive. Global sales is 6.230. And the price is 12.8. Check your data for errors and save the data. So you can check this and now save. Using fields from both tables, produce a tabular report. So before producing a report, we need to create a query. So save this table and close. Now let's create a query. Go to create, query design, add the table. Make sure all the fields are visible here. We need to give this criteria. Before giving the criteria, we need to add the fields which are to be shown in this query. So we need to add the fields rank, game title, release year, genre. So let's add in order rank, game title. Just double click on the fields, it will be added. Release year, genre, release year, genre, global sales and console name, global sales and console name. Now we can add the criteria. Game title includes the text sport. So under game title, it includes the text sport. So it should be a part of the title. So we have to give star, wildcard character star, sport, and then star. So star represents any number of characters before or after this text. So it will look for the text that includes the word sport. Let's check whether it works. Click on run. Now you can see in the game title the word sport will be there. Next, release year is 2011 or later. Go to the design view again. Go to release year, greater than 2011 or later. So it can be 2011 or later than that. So greater than or equal to 2011. So this is the criteria. Let's click on run. Now you can see these are the required data. So the query is ready with the required data. Now let's create the report. So save this query. Create report wizard. Select query 1. Add all the fields. Click next. We need to make sure all the fields are shown here without any grouping. We need to sort based on the release year in ascending order. I'll do it from the report design, because if you do it from here the order will change. Click on next. The orientation is portrait. It's portrait. Next, what title do you want for your report? So it is sports titles released since 2011. So let's add the title, sports titles released since 2011. You can click on finish. So we have added this. Now we need to sort the data into ascending order of release year. So go to the design view. Click on group and sort. Add a sort. Select release year and ascending order, that is from smallest to largest. So that's done. Title is also done. Now has your name, center number and candidate number on the report. You can close this. Now on the page footer, remove this. Now add a text box. This is a label box. This is a label box. Click on that and then type your name, center number and candidate number. So that's done. Make sure it fits on a single page. Go to the layout view. Make sure all the fields and data are completely visible. Adjust it in this way so that all the fields are clearly visible. Now you can move this year here. You need to move it a little more so that we have enough space. So now you can see all the data completely fits inside the report. And go to print preview. You can see there's only one page. So all the data fits on one page. So this is the required report. You can print it from here. Click on print and you can print from here. So save the report. Next, using fields from both tables, produce a tabular report. So again, we have to create a query for this report. So create query design, add both tables, make sure all the fields are visible. Now as we did before, first we need to add the fields which are to be shown in this query. So they are shown here. Shows the fields game title, rank, genre. So game title, rank, genre, console name, release year, console name, release year, game publisher, price and discount price, game publisher, price and discount price. Now discount price we need to calculate. So discount price is shown as, this should be calculated at runtime. This field will display the new price after 5% discount has been applied. Use price multiplied by 95 divided by 100. So the formula is given. So the new field name is discount price. So type the field name first, discount price. So discount price is equal to price multiplied by 95 by 100. So instead of equal sign, in database we have to give a colon discount price colon price multiplied by 95 divided by 100. So 95, you have to add a star here, then slash 100. Format this field to display currency. So let's check whether it's working. You can click on run. So the field is calculated. Now we need to set this as currency and 2 decimal place. So go to design view, click on discount price. You can see here property sheet. So format is here currency and the decimal place you can set to 2. Now if you run, you can see it is set to currency and 2 decimal place. Now go to the design view. Now let's add the criteria. Genre is action or adventure. So genre, in criteria you have to type action or adventure. Now click on run. So you can see all the genre are action or adventure. Rank is 200 or less. Go to the design view. Under rank 200 or less. So less than or equal to 200. So we have the required records. There are 42 records in this. Now let's make the report with a query. So save this query. Now create report wizard. Add query to, add all the fields. Next. Make sure all the fields are shown together. Then next. Sorting we'll do from the report design. It should be landscape. And the title should be top entertainment games. And click on finish. So we have the report here. Now we need to sort the data into descending order of genre. So go to the design view, group and sort, add a sort, select genre, descending order. So that means with Z on top. Add the next sort, and that is ascending order of rank. So select rank and ascending order. So from smallest to largest. Calculates the earliest release year and places this below the release year column at the end of the report. So earliest release year means the least release year or the smallest release year from the data. Now you can see this is the data. From this we need the smallest or the first release year, earliest one. So we need to find the minimum value from this. For that you can go to design, select release year. On the report design you can see totals. In that you click on MIN, minimum. So the formula is shown here. You can check the layout view. So this is the earliest release year. Has a label earliest game release fully visible to the left of this value. So go to the design view again. On report design, click on a label box. Draw the label box to the left of this. earliest game release. We need to add the candidate details in the page footer, so you can delete this too. Take a label box again, type your name, center number and candidate number. Now we have to make sure it fits on a single page wide. That means all the columns should fit on one page. So go to the layout view to arrange it. Press Ctrl key and select both the field and the data. So all the data are visible. Press Ctrl A because it's not fitting. You can just reduce the font size. So all the data fit in single page wide. All the columns are inside one page, and this value should be below the release year. So this is the required report. You can print this from file, go to print preview. There are 2 pages you can print from here. Place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the database formula used to calculate the earliest release year. So go to the design view. Make sure the formula is clearly visible here. Take the screenshot. Step 22, evidence. So you can save and close the report. So this is the end of the database task. Next is the presentation, which will be done in another video. You can find the link in the description. Thank you for now.